Okay, well, very unfortunately, I've done several test casts already. I do plan on uploading this. This will be sort of a bonus video because I was, in all honesty, not planning on uploading any of my test videos, but I feel that I should upload this one because I need to do a little bit of explaining for the most part. Unfortunately, I will not be paying very much attention to this game. It's not really a macro game. It's rather uninteresting, and it is riddled with mistakes by both sides. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip over them in favor of covering my butt. I was planning on using Dino, which is the uploader that Twitch TV users use. I've encountered several problems with it. One, it will not record anything from previous versions of StarCraft. I'm sure there's an easy fix for that. I just don't know it because I'm unfamiliar with the program, and I was going to use it for this because I can upload at 720p. I also found out that even though I am a free live stream user, a livestream.com user, I can only upload at a certain speed, which limits me to about 360p. But if I'm just saving it to the computer and say I were to upload it to YouTube, I could save it at 1080p, but for some reason, every time I try to upload it at 1080p, my frame rate and stuff, it all says that I'm good. All of my readings say that I'm good, but something really funky with the background happens. Like if I am looking at his base, all of this area that is lit up looks beautiful. It looks wonderful. You can see these names perfectly, but everything outside of that is like a swirling blue-black vortex of Satan, and that's just not, like, it's not pleasing at all to look at, and actually gave me a little bit of a headache when I was doing my first test runs, because everything beyond this light, where everything looked beautiful and wonderful, and the creep was textured and rippling and disgusting and everything, I look over here and there is just black and dark blue swirling around and just looking awful in general. You couldn't see these little hexagonal textures. So I believe this is probably going to be about 480p. It might only be 360p. I apologize for the awful quality, but there really isn't anything I can do about it. Another thing that I need to note for the games to come. Can't remember what I was going to say, but it's rather important. Oh yes, there will only be 2 or 3 of these games that I solo cast. Maybe even only one, which is this one. But my friend, Brennikid, he played in one of the past tournaments. Some of you may remember him. He is a silver level Protoss player who got himself up to gold in Season 1, but really hasn't played any game since Season 2. Simply because he just doesn't think it's that great of a game. He wasn't, he never was really a big fan of RTSs, and I guess he just had trouble getting into it. The only reason he played was because me and Valorant played, and Valorant has been a partner of mine for a while, but he got pretty sucked into Minecraft, so he was only doing Minecraft things. Anyway, I can't even remember what I was going to say, but it was important, and now I've said things that aren't important at all. Give me a second. I just kind of want to watch these lings go to their death, because it kind of cheers me up, because watching people's stupidity makes me feel like I'm better at the game. When I'm not. I'm only probably like high platinum. Could get up to diamond, but went on a 7 losing streak because I was trying to transition back to Protoss because it is the coolest race. Zealots are awesome. I like Zealots. They make me happy. They're like, my life for ire, and then they go commit suicide because that's what they do. So that's not important either. Where am I going with this? I went over the solo cast. I went over why the quality is awful. Well, the quality shouldn't be awful, but it's not going to be good. Oh, during one of my, probably will be a cast soon to come, probably my only solo cast, if there is even a solo cast by me. My girlfriend is going to be over soon, so, and I have dogs. My dogs will freak out. I will pause the video. And saying that has reminded me of what I wanted to say the first time, which is, oh, I keep forgetting this thought every time it pops into my head. Every time I do a video, I have to break it down into 10-minute increments because Procaster is weird, and YouTube also refuses to let me upload more than, 11 or whatever minutes at a time. So what I plan to do as far as format of these is I'm going to start the game, I'm going to go through it as normal, and then when I've hit about 8 minutes of in-game time, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause it whatever is happening, or if, I find a good spot where, let's say, he's playing a Protoss guy who's Forge Fast Expanding, and a Zerg player is about to do a Baneling bust. I'm going to stop it right before that, and for the next 2 minutes, I'm going to break down everything that has happened so far, things that the red player has done good, things that the blue player has done good, things that they could improve on from either side, things like that. Just looking at this game, trying to follow my own advice on the way I plan on breaking these down. What he should have done instead of sending these roaches up here to their death is build some zerglings and, run up around here, go into the base, just run past those cannons. Yes, you would lose a ton of lings. You would probably honestly have to start out with about 16 lings right here, and then just try to make a huge run around. Even though you're running past a bunch of cannons, with that many lings, you're probably going to make it to his base with at least 10, and 10 lings will destroy all of those probes and this nexus, and there's nothing that he can really do about it. And from there, it's just a matter of making sure that some of your drones get out of here alive so that they can base somewhere else, because this base is, it's sort of safe just because the creep is going to make sure that the cannons can't get around, and yeah, I guess you could just stay there because all of this stuff's dead, so he has no money to loop around this. So really, Steven's problem was he was just making bad engagements. He built roaches and tried to get rid of the cannons that were over here, and let's see what these cannons are effectively doing. They are shooting a roach warren. That's what they're doing. Build your roach warren over here, get over it. Don't throw thousands of maybe just 1,000 minerals worth of roaches into this because you want to save 150 mineral structure. So that's really about all I can rant on for this video, just because I'm reaching the 10-minute mark and I can't go any further. But I really hope you guys understand I've been having serious issues with this, so thank you in advance.